What's going on YouTube? Welcome to Open That Thing, the channel where we learn about a product and then we open it up. Today we've got Ducktales for the NES and we're gonna just wing it and see how it goes. Produced by Capcom and released in 1989, Ducktales quickly became one of the best-selling games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, selling around 1.67 million units. Capcom worked with Disney previously, publishing Mickey Mousecapades in North America in 1988. However, DuckTales was the first licensed game that Capcom actually developed. The development process included many key personnel who worked on the original Mega Man series, including producer Takaro Fujiwara, character designer Keiji Inafune, and sound programmer Yoshihiro Sakaguchi. Capcom needed a strong team producing the game, and these guys really fit the bill. In Japan, DuckTales was released as Wanpaku Daku Yume Boken, which roughly translated to Naughty Duck's Dream Adventure. Honestly, I think they should have kept this name for the North American release. I feel it would have resonated much more with the audience. The gameplay puts players in the role of Scrooge McDuck as he travels around the world and beyond in search of duck doos. I hear some of you at home asking, what's a duck do? Well, it goes quack quack. In all seriousness, Scrooge McDuck is searching for treasures and fortunes, and I apologize for that earlier party foul. Money can be obtained by doing just about anything in the game, from killing enemies to opening chests. Scrooge is able to attack enemies and get around using his cane. He can swing his cane to attack enemies and break open or throw objects, and while jumping he can bounce on his cane like a pogo stick. The game offers 5 different levels which can be completed in any order. You have the African mines, the Amazon, the Himalayas, Transylvania, and the Moon. Now I've always wondered, how does he even get to the moon? Does he just rent a spaceship and say, put it on my bill? After completing all 5 levels, the player must head back to Transylvania to go toe-to-toe with the most foul of fowls, Dracula Duck. Then they have to take on Flintheart Glomgold and Magica Dispel to get the final treasure. There are 3 possible endings in DuckTales. You get the regular ending for simply completing the game, the best ending for completing the game with over $10 million and finding both hidden treasures, and there's the most unknown and difficult ending, beating the game with $0, which basically means not touching anything. Getting this ending requires a lot of planning and skill. When the game is over, you are greeted with Scrooge peeking out of a newspaper with a different headline depending on which ending you got. As of right now, the game goes for $65 to $150 for a complete in box version, or around $20 for just the cart. Alright everyone, so we got our copy of DuckTales here. I'm hoping you're as excited as I am to crack this thing open. You'll notice on the front that the art style is very reminiscent of Disney, not very much like the traditional Capcom art that you would see in Mega Man and whatnot. On the side here, you've got the DuckTales logo, and on the back you have a little synopsis of the game as well as some in-game art. So when we open it up, assuming I can get it open. Oh, things aren't wanting to come out. Alright, so we've got the DuckTales cart with the sleeve. So DuckTales cart and the sleeve that it came in, which is quite nice. And we've got the manual for DuckTales. Again, manuals, very, very important. They are probably the most valuable part, besides the box, of any complete in box collection. So, you know, you're looking for the boxes and the manuals way before you look for the cart. As far as instructions go, very basic, nothing too fancy. It's all very simple. Everything's in black and white because it was cheaper. You've got some, memos there that you can write all your hints and tips on how to play DuckTales. I'm sure that came in useful. And the warranty information on the back, which is quite nice. So we'll put that there. So again, this goes for roughly between $65 and $150 for this kind of set here. If you just wanted to try the game, the cart alone is only about $20, so that's not as bad. That doesn't hurt nearly as much as the full price. I know a lot of people think that I'm crazy for spending so much money on games, but I try not to let them ruffle my feathers. I've always been under the impression that you should treat words like water and they'll roll off your back. And words are not water, and I'm not a duck. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And yeah, be sure to like and subscribe so you can see me opening up more cool stuff later.